It is not time for a package from China, because it's time for the action, because everything comes from China nowadays. Hey, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to be doing a chit chat about the brand new Fresh & Rebel Soul speaker. I've been finding this for a very budget price from the action. I really love the design and the color Brave Bronze. However, it comes with 15 hours of fully charged that we can listen to music. It also has a very nice deep bass and bright sound, or what it actually supposed to be, let's say, meaning. Splash-proof IPX number 5. And yeah, we do have different colors. My action when actually finding these speakers, there was no other colors available. But I'm guessing there's going to be some of the stores having different colors, where I do love the Safari Red, by the way. So let's talk about the specifications. So we're having over here an audio in port and 3.5mm of an audio jack. And we're going to be needing a 5V 1 milliamp minimum of a USB for charging. We're going to have like a 3000 milliamp battery on the inside, 50 hours of playtime, and we do need 2 hours for actually, like say, charging it up. So one of the things they did quite great is having a very nice looking box. If I'm having the option to actually open it up, you can just slide it out like that. And in here we're having We Are Fresh & Rebel. It's a quick explanation, and it seems to be, it has been based in Rotterdam here in the Netherlands, if I'm saying it correctly. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting, didn't even know that. However, like the presentation is quite nice when it comes to the speaker. But let's take a closer at the speaker. The design, I really love this modern, stylish design. And also at the front we're having these very nice cushions. This is a very nice overall design itself, and yeah, I think having two of them next to each other, it would be in very cool configuration with having a laptop and just enjoy yourself some audio. So we do have the old school jack connection that can only be used when having only one single speaker, but it is a cool thing that they implemented it. I wish they went for the micro SD card, because that's a feature I personally really love about with these devices. At the bottom we're finding this massive rubber mat, and this will give you a very nice grip when you're going to be putting this on the desk, but also helps with the vibration, because this thing does have a lot of bass to it. And at the top we're finding rubberized buttons, and one of the things I really find appealing, that the overall quality also with the rubberized button, it feels quite nice. Micro switch underneath, and you can feel there's a very thick rubber, and I'm guessing this is why this thing has an IPX5 or splash proof. So it's quite stable, you can just see, you can tap it, it will not fall that easily. In here finding a tiny box that will contain all of the cables. There is no charger, so you need to use a normal phone charger, not a fast charger, and we can just charge the speaker, as it said on the box, within a couple of hours. Connecting the device is quite easy. The only thing you need to do is go into your Bluetooth connection with your Android or Apple phone. There is no application needed. We can just search for Fresh & Rebel. You can see the F&R Soul. You're going to be connecting, and that's it. That's the only thing that we're going to be needing to do, and that is one of those very easy and convenient ways to play. However, I just listening to the music, I did notice that the overall audio quality, it has a lot of bass, and when you're cranking up the speaker, you can just hear that it lowers the bass and get a little bit of more high. But the overall quality, I will give you an example how it sounds. Okay, so when you're looking at the Fresh & Rebel Soul speaker, I'm kind of disappointed with the overall quality, where this thing has a lot of bass and missing out the high. And there's a little bit of a downside. However, I just want to do also, say, the fun mode, what I did love to say it sometimes or call it, having two of them. And now with the action, you're paying like 25 freaking euro for it, so 50 euro, we do have two speakers. And let's just do a stereo, because that's actually what is going to be happening. So where you're having the two, let's say, channels in one speaker, just having actually stereo, and it's going to be sounding so much better. However, how it's going to be sounding, and is this actually worth the money? Because you do pay twice the money for a speaker, but yeah, it's still a budget price. However, where the design is kind of cool, and if you have something like this laptop, you can just put one on each side, and I think it looks kind of cool and very nice, stylish. But how connect it? It's super easy. What you need to do is basically turning one of the Bluetooth speakers on, connect it with one speaker, and then going to be activating the TWS functionality, or the fun way they love to call it. That's it. You need to press the button twice when it comes to the Bluetooth, and it will activate it, and then it will connect to each other. And that's the only way. You just need to do it. It's super easy and a very convenient way. We don't need any apps. We're going to be scanning. We're going to be connecting to one of the speakers because that's the way how it works. It actually like transmits the signal from the telephone to the single speaker and from the other speaker to the other one. And that's actually setting out the different channels, having some really good overall audio quality with stereo effect. And I think that's kind of cool. I've been listening to all kinds of music, but let's give you an example how it will sound now. It's quite difficult to showcase on the microphone. However, let's connect everything and let's have some fun. But if you're going to be listening to the analog mode, the TWS mode or the fun mode has been deactivated. So it's quite unfortunate. So you need to use Bluetooth. Of course, Bluetooth is so much clearer and better in my opinion when it comes to the quality itself. However, then is the question, is it really worth money? So having two speakers, personally I love the way how these things look. However, the audio quality is not going to be significantly improved. So I did notice there is a lot of bass. So if you're listening to certain music, it can be very appealing for you. However, if you're going to be listening, you can just actually hear when you're going to be cranking up the volume. You can just hear that both of the speakers will lower the bass and the high will become, let's say, a little bit better to listen to. I am guessing they are actually doing this to protect the speaker itself for not breaking it, because it's still a very low watt of a speaker on the inside. And great design, it's a very easy way to set it all up. I do love the way how it looks, but it's not the best speaker out there. If you need more power, maybe there are different brands or different models out there, but they will also cost a little bit more. So normally these Soul speaker things are quite expensive. So if you need to buy two of them, it's not going to be a great deal. Like the stereo effect is great. I think that's a very cool, appealing part of it. However, yeah, when you're going to be looking at the speaker, you still need to take consideration. If you're buying them for cheap, like from the Action, and you're just paying like 50 euros for both of them, I think it's still a very cool deal. But is this perfect for you? It depends what kind of music you're listening.